Hello, welcome to another episode of The Princess Talks. Thank you so much for watching as usual, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's 3 words, The Princess Talks. And as always, thank you so very much for tuning in. I wish more of you would, but it takes time, it's just like anything else. This week's episode was supposed to be about a fun topic. Well, maybe not so much fun. It was supposed to be why women cheat. I know I've been promising that for a while, but I have to change it until, well, with God's willing, next week. Next week's topic will be why women cheat. I promise. I have to talk about customer service in this city. I can't, or I should say in this province. Forget about Newfoundland, Alberta. No. Let's just stick with Ontario, especially, shall I say, Toronto. What is it with these young people? Oh, I'm sorry. What is it with people who work in the service industry? Hear this. Customers aren't always right. Absolutely not. Because there are customers who think because they're patronizing your business, you should kiss their ass. You are subjected to all sorts of unkind behavior, rudeness, impoliteness. Trust me. I'm a good customer. I'm a very good customer. I walk into a place, I'm polite, I humble myself, I say please, thank you, do you mind? Let me give you an example of a good customer service episode I experienced recently. I rushed over to Home Depot to get some paint. Well, I rushed in. There's a woman standing there, a greeter. Oh, hi there. How can I help you? Good morning. How can I help you? Can I help you with something? I said, oh, sure. I was so happy. I told her what I wanted, and she showed me where the paint was, and also I wanted light bulbs, and she showed me. She's a pleasant woman. It was great. Then I got the paint from a young man. He was helpful. There was paint on sale. But then, guess what? The paint was sitting on the counter without, the little thing for you to carry, because the handle is so thin, and of course it's painful when you're carrying this. Of course I didn't have a long distance to walk with this can, but still, what happened to the good old days when you buy paint and they give you this handle? So I'm not criticizing the young man per se, I'm criticizing the business for allowing this to happen. It should be standard that you get this little thing. It doesn't matter that I'm buying only a can. The fact is, I am a paying customer, and this paint was not just for $1, wasn't $1, and it matters not. It's just good customer service. Now, let's talk about an episode of bad customer service. Horrible. So, I rushed to Sobeys. That's right, Sobeys in Leaside, good part of town. I rushed there yesterday, shall we say, to get something, and I had to use the customer service counter because I had no more cash, and I had to get some lottery tickets. Well, it was 9 o'clock and she wasn't there. The woman said, the cashier I went to said, oh, she'll be there soon. She paged, not she, but whomever. She paged. Well, no one showed up, so I marched myself over. I waited. Meantime, tick, 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 tick. I had things to do, places to go. Yes, I know it's not her business, but still, I am waiting. And it's after the time that they said they're open. I must have waited more than 10 minutes in total, okay? It says 9, not 9, 10, 9, 12, 9, 15. And what upsets me the most, so there was a young man came by, he walked by, he went to an area which I'm assuming is for the staff. I was going to say, excuse me, are you coming here? Nothing. So he went, he disappeared. I think he came back out and took another, went around the corner. Okay, fine. Then a young woman came, and I thought, okay, maybe it's her. Maybe this will be the cashier. She walked by me. I'm standing there. I'm big enough. She can see me, believe me. She walked by. She went in the back, came out, and then, and I said to her, excuse me, do you know someone going to be here? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. And she went over on her cash, and she opened and, got logged on as she should. And then she said, what can I do for you? And I said, may I get some lottery tickets, please? Got my lottery ticket, put my card. And then, gave her my receipt. I said, thank you. And I'm walking away. She said, good luck. And I thought, is that good luck as in don't come back? Or good luck, I hope I never see you again? And I'm thinking, you little snot-nosed bitch. Yeah, I'm sorry for the bad language. You know what? You should have been saying to me, oh, I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting. Yes, you should have been saying that. Whether or not you want me in your store, that is besides the point. I have waited on you. Even if you had lied to me that you were held up in the back, you couldn't find your ID, your keys, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't have known the difference. Ask waiters. They lie to staff all the time about why the food tastes horrible, okay? And I'm thinking, this is what people are spending, this is how people are spending their money and they're being treated? It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter if I'm only spending $5, $20, or $100. You pride yourself on customer service. This is why there's a specific counter for customer service. Like I said, I'm annoyed that I had to wait all that time because I was on a deadline. Yes, I know it's not their fault, but guess what? I had to wait. That made me angry, actually. The fact that she didn't even apologize, that made me even angrier. But you know, I just kept my cool because it made no sense to get angry. No, I wasn't going to curse her or cuss her or whatever or yell at her. I should have said, you know, you have poor customer service. And then she probably would have said, well, you can go somewhere else. And then I would have said, where's your manager? Then maybe one of her friends would have come out and pretend to be the manager. I had enough time to write letters to head office. And this is not indicative of Sobe. It's indicative of many businesses in this city, in this province. Like I've stated before, we as Canadians can talk about Americans, how rude and crude and loud and obnoxious some of them are. But guess what? When it comes to customer service, they have it down to a science. This is not to say there aren't bad customer service given to people in America. Yes, there is. But Canadians, we're lacking that. It's terrible. Nobody's saying we should be loud and rude and crude and try to emulate anyone. All I'm saying is we're supposed to give customer service. I don't care if I'm buying some beads on the street from somebody, say, in the Caribbean or South America or wherever. I expect you to be pleasant to me. Like I've stated, the customer isn't always right. But you know what? I'm a polite woman for the most part. Anyone who I've been impolite to, it's because they have rubbed me the wrong way. In other words, they have shit on my head and tried to tell me, yes, they have shit on my head and tried to tell me it's a new sombrero from Mexico. And guess what? Right back at them. No, 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 no. People will push you. People will push you every day. And sometimes, you know, you have to say, enough. I'm not talking about killing people. I'm talking about standing up for what's right, or taking charge, or making sure people realize that, yes, you have red blood just like them. Now, let's talk about enjoying our weekend. It is interesting to see. There's sun, there's rain. There's rain, there's sun, there's cloud. But you know what? We should just enjoy it. After all, it is almost summer. And my motto is, once it's warm weather, it is summer. Of course it is. So, next week we will talk about, I tell you, honestly, you know what they say, put a stake in the eye. I will talk about why women cheat. Because women cheat for different reasons. I'm not here to condone. I'm not here to criticize. I'm just saying women cheat as men cheat. People cheat, period. But women cheat for different reasons. Does it make it right? No. So listen carefully. I am not saying it's right. I'm just saying. So next week we will talk about, well, could you say it's a fun show? No. It'll be an educational piece though. So next week, please tune in. I will talk about why women cheat. And as for my loyal viewer, thank you so much every day for your, shall I say, unkind email. At least I know one person is watching and listening to what I'm saying. Okay, everybody, this is it. This is all the princess has to say. Until next week, this is the princess saying, enjoy your weekend and au revoir. Talk to you later.